Good morning, everybody.
Morning, teacher.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you?
Fine.
Fine.
And you?
I am fine. I think I am fine. I feel a little, I don't know, like thirsty. I need water, but in general, I think that I am fine. Okay? So, guys, today we are going to review. What do you think? Conjunctions, excellent. We have talked a lot. We have talked a lot about it in previous classes. You know conjunctions, but obviously we need more practice. So we are going to start. We're going to start by listening to a short video in which we are going to identify the conjunctions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes or not?
Yes.
Okay, I want to hear you. These short videos are from YouTube, are from movies, are from other longer videos. So the only thing that you are going to do is to try to identify the conjunction and try to say it. We are not going to use the whole both screen options because in previous experiences it was a little difficult and stressful. Okay?
Yes.
So the only thing that I want you to do is to listen and to try to identify the conjunction. Yes?
Okay,
Let's do
yes.
it. Excellent. The first one is my God, Steve Jobs. Yes.
Is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
Again. Don't worry. Again.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
So.
Also. So.
So.
I don't know.
So.
I don't know. One more time?
No.
No? Sure.
Yes.
Well, I will do it anyway.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
So. And
Excellent. And it cannot be watched very good, but I'm going to read it. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living else's life. What is the conjunction?
So.
Else's?
So.
So.
So. What does it mean? What does it mean, so? What does it mean, so?
Entonces.
Entonces, what else?
Have a lot of meanings, so
So many meanings. Yes, in fact, so can also mean a lot when we say you are so beautiful. But in this case, is your time is limited. Tiempo está limitado. Así que, so as a reason, don't waste it living someone else's life. Así que no lo gastes, no lo desperdicies en la vida de alguien más, ¿no? It's what Steve Jobs said to us. Let me check what is going on with this thing. Let me see if we can watch it in another place, Look, here for example. Here you can- Look. Here it looks great. Okay? Excellent.
Need
Okay.
a lot of
Maybe to do so. Okay, excellent. The next. Ready?
se acuestan de venir.
Ya tú te recargas en Nana y en Kitty.
Okay. The next.
I don't really need people, but people need me.
bus.
I don't really need people, but people need me.
Need me. ¿Me necesitan?
Need, yeah.
Maybe, maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
Are you ready to see it?
Yes.
Okay.
A ver, sí, te dedico esa frase.
Let me move it away. So, do you want to listen to it again?
I don't really need people, but people need me.
¿Qué es el agua? I don't really, maybe I don't really need people, but people need me.
O de
Contrast,
Air.
addition, reason, or cause. What do you think?
No.
Contrast.
Contrast. I don't need people, but in contrast, in fact, we can even omit but and change it for in contrast. In contrast, people need me. Okay. So if maybe they are talking about the water, I don't know because of the video. Maybe they are talking about plants or nature in general.
Or the
Yes,
air.
maybe. Or exactly, or the air. There are a lot of things that really don't need from us, anything from us, but we need of them. Okay, excellent. The next.
How do you know that? Because I had you followed.
Again.
¿Ya?
It
terminó?
it was more difficult. It was more difficult, in fact. Check if I can see this.
How do you know that? Because I had you followed.
Because.
Solo entendí eso.
Again. This is Tom Cruise.
How do you know that?
Tom Cruise es el de todos.
Because I had you followed.
I'm going to put it this way, so you can see Tom Cruise speaking.
How do you know that? Because I had you followed.
Okay, ready? How do you know that? Because I had you followed. This is a causative. Do you know what is a causative? You know what a causative is? Because I had you followed. Yo hice que alguien te siguiera. I had you followed. Okay. And finally, the
I
next
didn't have a
one.
dorm room, so I slept on the floor in friends' rooms. I didn't have a dorm room, so I slept on the floor in friends' rooms.
So.
Me suena muy diferente.
I didn't have a dorm room, so I slept on the floor in friends' rooms.
So.
Okay, excellent. I didn't have a dorm room, so I slept on the floor in friends' rooms. What is a dorm room?
Dormitorio.
Exactly. Dorm. So I slept on the floor in friends' rooms.
O sea, que dormir en el piso.
Exactly. No tenía un dormitorio, así que tuve que dormir en los cuartos.
En el piso del cuarto de mis amigos.
Exactly, on the floor in friends' rooms. Just in the floor, maybe with, I don't know, maybe just one, how can we, in a sleeping bag. Maybe in a sleeping bag or something, like a homeless. Okay? So, the first conjunction, thank you so much. Let me put this away. The first conjunction was what? In the first sentence? So, excellent. The second one? But, okay? The next? Because, and finally?
So. Again.
So again, excellent. So, you have now a great variety of conjunctions to use. Let's see if you can identify them in sentences. Vamos a ver si las pueden identificar en oraciones, okay? Excellent.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, let's start. Very simple. We are going to have several conjunctions or sentences missing the conjunctions we have learned. So what are you going to do is just to choose very quickly the correct conjunction. The first person to do so is going to receive more points than the others. For example, let's imagine that Anna is the first one. She's going to receive around 1,000 points. And Jesus maybe is the last. He's going to receive like 100 points. Okay? So, ready? Pay attention. You are going to have 30 seconds to do so. Yes? Clear? Crystal clear? Crystal clear? Yeah, excellent. Very good. Let's start. I'm going to move this way. The first one.
¿Ya? ¿Qué pasó ahí?
Okay, excellent. Let's see. Okay, Charlie Isis. Don't worry, we are going to have several opportunities. The next.
Ay, no
Ay, no
sé.
mames.
Ay, no, no, no.
Ya puse mal también la
Somebody's missing.
Ah, estoy incorrecto.
What is the
Mira,
correct one?
le dice.
And we went to other classes
Es que se empieza a traer
and asked them questions from our service. Fuimos a otras clases y les hicimos preguntas de nuestras encuestas. In fact, it can be even logical to use so. Fuimos a otras clases, así que les hicimos preguntas de otras encuestas. It can be also logical, but following the structure of this Kahoot, the correct answer was and. An addition conjunction.
Yes.
We are adding. Okay. The next one.
Ay, no se puede. Oh, no puede ser.
Okay, excellent. Everybody? No, just one person misunderstood the whole sentence. We took my grandma chicken soup because she was sick. There was a reason to do so, to take my grandma chicken soup. The other one, we took my grandma chicken soup so she was sick. If we use this sentence, we are implying that maybe my chicken soup was awful, so my grandma got sick because of the chicken soup. And finally, we took my grandma chicken soup although she was sick. Aunque this is not very coherent, this is not very logical, because it implies that when we are sick we don't eat chicken soup, and that's not true. Okay? Next one. Ah, come on. Okay, okay, the next one. Okay, correct one.
Sí.
They didn't want to be late, so they hurried. They didn't want to be late and they hurried. Well, maybe this is logical as well, but there is no reason and consequence. So they didn't want to be late, but they hurried. This is incoherent at all. Okay, excellent. Maybe you're on fire.
Like this is good.
Okay. Logan saved his money. Let's check this. What happened?
Yes.
Logan saved his money. Space. He bought
sí.
a new
Es
game.
cierto.
Sí,
Y el compró.
puede ser como Logan
Exacto.
Sí, porque ya está pasado.
See, if you use because, it implies that this happened before this.
Yes.
It is not possible. It is not possible to do it that way. So, and he bought a new game. When we use and, we are adding the other sentence. So this happened in a chronological order. Okay?
¿Quién la tiene?
We are going to.
Ah, está.
Pero no estoy.
Ya se me quita el jueguito.
Uy, ya me
Amigos.
Okay, excellent.
Jueguito de Nike.
The next one.
This girl is not on fire.
Exactly, the girl is not on fire anymore. it was time for recess.
¿Tú hiciste
It's
what?
here.
Ya
We have to finish
rebalé.
science.
Easter place behind Jesus.
dice,
Yes.
Who
Ya te
can,
llevo
who
como
can help me? Who can help me to analyze this sentence?
I
was
Jesus tuvo un punto bien.
but we had to finish science.
Exactly. It was time for recess. The correct one is but. Era tiempo para el receso, pero teníamos que terminar ciencias, ¿no? En la clase, maybe the class in this part. If we use because, it was time for recess because we had to finish science is not very coherent, and so we had to finish science.
Vamos, chicas, dice.
Maybe so has also another idea or another logical order. I don't think it is totally wrong, but according to the game, the correct one was because. Okay?
Okay. What happened?
I don't know. It's like Crazy Kahoot.
What's going on?
This is a new game. This is Crazy Kahoot. So this is the order of the screen. Okay.
Hi.
I had a kid.
Ya me tardé un chingo.
Everybody. I had a cute puppy,
But I know
but I lost it.
Ah.
Tenía,
pero
but now
no,
I don't have it anymore.
ya no lo tengo. Pero,
This is very ridiculous. I had a cute puppy, so I lost him. Tenía un perrito tierno, así que lo perdí. No, it's little.
No, por tierna.
It's a little ridiculous and also it's a little cruel. It's very cruel.
Yes.
Okay, the next one.
Yo creo que rápido y no me dejaba.
I practice very hard.
No, ya valí.
I practiced very hard
Yeah,
and I still didn't make it the baseball team. What do you
Dije,
think?
but
But
But I still didn't make the basketball team.
I practiced very hard. However, it can be also switched for. However, I still didn't
Nevertheless,
make
it's better.
it. Nevertheless. Nevertheless. Okay, this is the podium. Golden hoop, Navy, 218. Silver cap, Jesus. Silver cap, silver cap. And finally, the Cooper T is for curly eyes. Okay.
We both are for you.
Excellent, very good. Okay. If we have enough time at the end, we can play other games different, more related to get fun. Okay, excellent. Let me pause this. Jesus, can you help me to pause the video, please?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Now, finally, what are we going to do? You are going to receive a flashcard. It's a random flashcard. It has anything to do with the things we have seen so far. What are you going to do? You are going to create a story, a fictional story related to the flashcard. So you are going to use your imagination using at least 10 conjunctions.
Okay.
10 conjunctions, at least. It can be the most common, and, but, so, or they can be nevertheless. It can be nevertheless, or they can be therefore, whatever you want, okay?
Okay.
So, let's start doing so.
So, girls.
Let's start with this.
¿De helicóptero?
It's a
Okay.
It's Black Panther.
de
Black Panther.
¿cómo se escribe? Con el equilibrio.
Ajá.
It's a model.
Black
Chris,
Panther
sí,
is
vamos a
over now.
buscarlo.
Okay, the channel.
T'Challa. King T'Challa. Because
Helicóptero. Sí, es nada más.
T'Challa.
Sí. No sé. De helicóptero is
Now is
the
a model.
our president, Andrés Manuel López Obrador.
Is ¿Qué puede ser?
Is
Nevertheless.
yellow because
he was
Hence, hence
House,
the other version.
the penalty. He loves the partido político, ¿cómo se dice?
Politic party.
Politic
Party.
Okay.
Porque ella no está votando.
because he
Ya sé. He loves
he loves
football, soccer o soccer. Y ajá.
because he loves
Sigue. No. ¿Por qué he loves soccer? ¿No es soccer? ¿No es soccer?
soccer
Ajá.
to
No, pero ¿con quién
De,
pelea?
he follows,
To whom fight?
seguir, ajá.
and he follows Club América Team.
Ajá, FC,
¿Sí? ¿Ese?
ajá, América,
¿FC?
FC,
Teacher, queremos que porque ya
ajá,
no
Club
tiene
de
con
Fútbol,
quién pelear.
Who, a man or a
Oye,
woman?
¿cuántos utilizamos
A
ya?
man.
Y luego
First, you need to use a conjunction.
Because
Exactly. Because
he doesn't have.
exactly he doesn't have because you are using exactly the third person in the auxiliary verb.
el amarillo
So
es
he doesn't have
Yes.
anybody.
pero
Sin embargo, however,
To fight and we end with the preposition with
ajá, your
because
Your
he
party,
doesn't have
your
anybody
party.
to fight with.
his su
sí, his
his
¿Qué más podemos poner?
political party.
pero party ¿cómo se dice partido?
You can help me with a list of prepositions
A ver,
or conjunctions in order to write it here. Another conjunction.
But, or, entonces,
Huh?
why?
What?
While.
While.
So,
So,
because.
political party.
Because.
O fiesta, por cierto hay que decir
Sí,
fiesta.
Therefore.
Ya sé lo que quieres hacer.
Is
However,
furious,
o sea,
¿no?
que la gente no se tediosa.
Hay
Nevertheless.
que poner otro, ¿no?
Furious.
Remember that the communication in order to make a text has to be in English as well. Are you speaking in English?
Sí.
Sure.
Sí.
Okay, yes. This is Ansari. Are you speaking in English?
Yes.
Okay, all the time.
Yes.
All the time.
Because is repetition. Por aquí. Es que pusimos
Además.
Ok. Political party is furious and therefore
Se está preparando para una gran pelea.
sí, therefore, por lo que,
Por eso, pero cuando salga de
Se prepara para
therefore
ajá, por lo que, the color
the color.
and
No, pero before the sentence ponemos because partido es
Because
es por eso because es the color del perro.
ok,
Y luego ya therefore ya se
está preparando.
Entonces, his political is furious because is
the color
the color
represent, ajá, el color, the color
O
is the color
represents,
es el color.
porque este color,
Nevertheless,
Entonces,
it's
porque
a
this,
synonym
Ajá.
of however.
this
So, however,
color
exactly.
represents,
Nevertheless.
no
ajá,
queda aquí.
the party,
So,
o PRD nada más,
PRD.
Furthermore.
ok,
Entonces, por lo
ajá,
que- entonces,
therefore,
Además.
o hence,
Although,
He wants him
Aquí.
is
do you remember although? The conjunction
of
although?
Wakanda.
Although. Although.
Además.
Although.
No, I don't know.
Aunque.
Aunque, es verdad.
Eh, por lo que
Por lo que,
será cambiado.
Ajá,
It
por lo que-
will change, ¿no?
lo pintarán.
It will change. It will change, ¿no?
Aunque.
It will change. Por lo que se cambiará, ¿no?
Hence, it will
Change. Change. Ajá.
Furthermore.
¿Qué color es el de moreno?
Eh,
¿Vino?
Ajá.
¿El
Color-
de red wine o como rojo vino?
o por el color de su partido, ¿no?
Changed color.
Yes. Furthermore, además.
Ahí sería por, ¿no?
Wasn't it the meaning you want to use?
Color.
Furthermore. For me, it's
Por the color.
For the color.
Yes, girl.
Color.
Or
Of his
party.
politic party.
Political party. Bien.
Bueno, te lo voy a-
Ajá. Y ahí podemos poner size.
Aunque esto represente mucho.
Aunque, ¿cuál es el lado?
Although.
Ah, ok. Ajá. Aunque. Ajá, sí,
Más
sí.
podemos
sí.
poner.
O también mientras.
Sí.
Ok. Ajá, vamos a poner. Representa.
More. More.
Represent. Puede decir
Aunque
representa.
this.
Representa
This.
otro gasto.
Expense.
5 minutes more. 5 minutes more.
Expense es gasto. Aunque este gasto, this expense, ¿así?
Expense.
Ajá.
Este gasto.
Eh,
What does it mean also? Do you want to use the word also?
no sé, ¿cómo?
Also? No? Ah, sorry.
Dos, tres.
Nevertheless va
Also.
junto, ¿verdad?
Aunque.
Cinco. ¿Dijo el maestro que 10?
10.
Ay,
10 teachers, yo llevo
10, at least
llevo
10.
5.
What?
4, 5.
It's not very difficult. You can use like 4 or 3 in just one sentence.
This expense
So-
don't,
Nevertheless,
don't,
Gasto.
he has here.
Total.
sí, this expense don't consider.
For the new enemies.
Or también es uno, ¿verdad?
Yes, yes.
Or the new enemies
No se ha
that
considerado.
want to be brand new.
Sí, this expense don't consider.
Pero don't be. No sé. Consider.
That want to be brand
¿Cómo
new.
le podemos considerar?
Pues porque no se. Es que siento que lo hace la pena para
Es que es, aquí es brand new, pero no sé cómo es en inglés.
Entonces,
Sé que es be brand new.
Don't be considered.
New.
Okay.
New.
New.
te lo voy a repasar.
Como
Ok,
la
entonces,
tonta tabla
pues,
periódica. Ay, no sé.
Además,
Ajá. Besides. O furthermore.
¿cómo?
Furthermore.
Are
For.
usted-
Furthermore.
Furthermore.
Ajá.
Aunque
Furthermore.
Italia me cambió, bueno, digo ya sé.
How many conjunctions do you have in the text so far?
For.
They.
4?
Twice.
They
Ay,
add.
no,
They
espera.
add.
Ay, subrayé mi
Sí, sí, coreano.
Sí.
How many conjunctions do you have in your text so far?
1, 2, 3, 4,
México ya no
6.
tiene 10.
Don't worry. 8.
Okay.
Jesus studied 8 conjunctions, no more. 8.
Ok.
Ah,
Ya, ya.
pero este está, y sí está uno repetido.
Ah, don't worry. Don't worry, it's the same.
4, 5, 6, ¿cuántos?
Podemos decir.
Consider.
Y a
Furthermore.
veces se prepara
eh,
para una pelea.
They
Sometimes.
and
Sometimes,
will
Ah,
No.
Ellos agregarán.
Add.
Will add.
Why he
Add.
prepare.
Ajá.
El logo de
Ándale.
Molina
De,
Lobos. Sí se dice así.
ajá, de brand.
Como
De brand, la marca.
Big celebration.
Pero ¿cómo quedaría?
De brand. Sí, de brand.
O ellos también se preparan para
Ajá.
desde
Brand.
Brand.
Es que no podemos
Ajá.
decir que una pelea
Of
fue
Morena.
todavía algo
Yes. Okay.
So,
Si quieres ya iniciamos otra vez.
Luego,
worried
why?
about this. He and his friends are preparing a party for
Ándale.
his
For sure.
Bien. Why? Other
When?
party all.
So,
When?
so he
Other politics party.
his
Ahí sí los dos programa.
Mhm.
or fruits.
Pero es que sí será así.
Yes, yes. Ajá. Politics parties.
¿Y dónde? No sé.
Are preparing, sí se dice así, preparando. Or making.
Other?
Roads.
Politics parties.
Or doing.
Will.
¿Qué quieres decir?
Seguirán construyendo.
And
Seguirán y
Ellos.
will follow.
Follow.
Ajá.
Will follow.
And so he and his friends are made to travel.
Ah, nada más ponle.
Make him because it's connected to his sister.
Tachala.
Yes.
Entonces aquí ellos son other participants.
Sister, sure.
Will.
Continue to conspire.
¿Cuántos llevamos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. ¡Ah! Ellos, y luego le faltó el and para conspirar. And.
Bueno,
Ah, mira, aquí ya tenemos uno.
oh,
sí,
because
también.
it's connecting.
Entonces ya, ¿verdad?
Conspire.
Entonces terminamos hasta ahí. Hasta España.
Sorry.
Está todo muy feo. Okay. Pero sí se escribe así, ¿verdad?
¿Cuál?
Helicóptero.
Sí, helicóptero.
Se pronuncia
De helicóptero.
de helicóptero.
Bueno, y en la última parte donde
But her mom says no.
Yo digo que
Pero aquí le falta algo, ¿no? Porque es nuestro presente.
es
No,
off.
off.
It's not.
Ajá.
no, in the palace. No, in the palace.
O is from.
But
Is from, ¿verdad?
O no sé.
finish? Have you finished?
From.
Okay, ya said.
not in the palace.
Okay, we have to finish. So far, it doesn't matter if you haven't reached the number of conjunctions. We are going to share our text. Okay. Also, I wrote one as an example. The boy and the dog is the title of my imaginary. One day, the boy took his dog and his cat for a walk. And his cat. However, the cat got lost. Therefore, the boy decided that he or the dog should go to look for the cat. Although the dog didn't want to do it, he offered himself, but he needed to do it fast while the boy tried to look for help. Hence, the dog was the bravest of the pack. Finish. At the end, the dog was the bravest. Okay, excellent. So now, Anna and Eve, can you read your example, please?
The people travel in Soga because it's a most fast, hence it's cheap.
Nevertheless, the people sometimes are frustrated and angry because they don't be ordered and somebody prefer the taxi.
The station has many options on routes to travel because it's connecting with other transport.
Okay, excellent, very good. Can you read the first sentence again, please?
The people travel in subway because it's a most fast, hence it's cheap.
Okay, is there anything that you could modify or you would like to change in the sentence? Can you read it again one more time?
The people travel in subway because it's a most fast, hence it's cheap.
Is the most but in this case fast doesn't need most. Is the fastest. Is the fastest. Excellent, very good. Okay, that's the first part. Also, when we use transports, we don't use in or on. We usually use by subway. Can you read again? By subway.
Travel by subway. Okay, a ver. The people travel by subway because it's faster, hence it's cheap.
Is the fastest. Is the fastest?
Is the
Is the fastest. Excellent. And
it's
hence
hence it's cheap.
it is cheap. Okay, excellent, very good. The second part of the text.
Nevertheless, the people sometimes are frustrated and angry because they don't be ordered, and somebody prefer the taxi.
Okay, excellent, very good.
Pero aquí es
The last part.
vamos a cambiar
The
aquí.
station has many options on roads to travel because it's connecting with other transport.
No es for
With other, in this case, with other transports. Without a.
Está bien, lo que
Without
is
a.
off,
With other transports.
hour.
Sí. I think that it's really good. Okay, now Isis, Sophie, and Ivy, who can start? Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah? Me? Okay. The first part. Hasta with, ¿no? Okay, sí. Y ya cada quien lo usa. Okay. The child, the king of Wakanda, now is a model because he doesn't have anybody to fight with.
Furthermore, he wants to show to the world the Wakanda's power. Nevertheless, he has fear for the new enemies that won't be running, so he and his friend friends are making a party to T'Challa's sister Shuri, but her mom says no in the palace. Hence, he will go with Shuri to the United States, and they are going to do the party in Gucci Model Walk.
Okay, excellent, very good.
It's a little creepy.
It's a little creepy at the end, but it's really, really imaginative. Okay? So, now, can you read again the first part? Just the first part.
T'Challa, omito la parte de que es el nuevo rey de Wakanda, porque eso no lo tiene aquí. T'Challa now is a model because he doesn't have anybody to fight with.
Okay, he's now a model. This is T'Challa, king of Wakanda, but now he's a model. Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
How do we say? Iwan or what?
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. Yes, this is a symbol.
Wakanda forever.
Forever.
Se escucha ahí.
It sounds cooler.
It's
It sounds way
forever.
cooler. Okay. Now the second part.
The second part, furthermore, he wants to show to the world the Wakanda's power.
What do you think about? He wants to show to the world. It is correct, but I think that the preposition is maybe a little redundant. He wants to show to the world. He wants to show the world. He wants to show the world. He wants to show the world. It's better in this case. Okay? The next part.
The next part,
Nevertheless.
Nevertheless.
Nevertheless, he has fear for the new enemies that won't be running, so he and his friend are making a party.
Okay, can we make a pause? In the last part. Nevertheless, he has fear. Is it possible to have fear in English? To have hungry? To have he is scary or he's frightened. Okay. Don't worry, it's a normal mistake that every person who's learning English commits, so don't worry. Okay? he is scary for the new enemies that want vibranium. In this case, it's not necessary to use the third person because enemies is plural. Enemies are plural, okay? So, because they want vibranium, okay? Final. So I think that the rest of the text is really cool. I couldn't notice any other mistake. Okay? Excellent. Finally, Jesus and Sandy, please, can you show you?
Okay. This helicopter is of our president, AMLO. It is yellow because he loves soccer and follows FC America. However, his political party is furious because this color represents PRD. PRD.
Okay, excellent. Very good.
PRD.
Sorry.
PRD. Okay. So this is the reason for the color of the helicopter, and also the American football team. Can you repeat your text again? Can you read your text again in order to notice if there's any mistake? Okay. Can you help me to do so?
Okay. This helicopter is of our president, AMLO. It is yellow because he loves soccer and he follows FC America. However, his political party is furious because this color represents PRD.
Okay, excellent. I didn't notice any mistake. Maybe the only mistake, and it was my fault, not yours, is political party. Political party, not politic party, but it was my fault.
Okay, political.
Exactly, I told you that. it was politic party, and it is not correct. Political party, because political is an adjective. So
political party. Okay.
Political?
Political party.
Con L.
Political at the end. Political party. Okay,
Political.
but it was really good. And look at this. Although your text were made very quickly, and maybe they were short and so on, they sounded really cool because of the conjunctions. When you use nevertheless, however, you sound like really native speakers, right? Real native speakers. So this is the power of conjunctions. This is the reason why they are useful. The power of conjunction, and obviously the power of yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you so much. So let's finish this part of the class.
The
No.
second part.
Second part.
Ah, you have a second part. Why you didn't tell me that you have a sequel?
Yes.
Teníamos secuela. Okay.
Represent PRD. Hence, it will change for the color of his political party, although this expense don't be considered. Furthermore, they will add the brand of Morena, while other political parties will continue to conspire.
We continue to conspire. This was like a spy plot and so on with James Bond, and also, can you help me to read from this part, from although?
Although this expense don't be considered. Furthermore, they will add the brand of Morena.
That's it. Thank you so much. Although this expense maybe here shouldn't be considered, or maybe those is not considered.
Yes.
Is not considered. So usually when we are to conjugate the verb to be, we don't use the auxiliary do.
Yes.
So it's not considered.
Okay.
Excellent. So is that it? Is that it? We have finished?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Okay. Thank you so much.